everyone, welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted a video in a while. If you hear some creaking, I'm sitting in that really old computer chair that's all torn up, so that's what that is. We did some rearranging, so my bookshelves are no longer in my bedroom, they're in the living room. I have more space here, it's easier, I just have everything set up better now for book videos and recording, so we're going to do that. This is going to be April 2025 TBR. I aimed for 4 books. I do have a couple of backups in case I get through the ones I have lined up. One of them is a buddy read, and then one of the backups is a potential buddy read we are talking about doing after this one. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. I'm sorry about the glare. It's really stormy here today. I'm recording this on the 30th. The first is on Tuesday, so yeah, it's Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. So what I decided to do for April is I chose 2 historical romances and then 2 more contemporary ones. I was gonna do a dark romance, and then so that's my backup. But I just did some messing around with stuff. So I've got them. This is my bookshelves behind me. You can probably see a couple of little gaps here and there. That's where I pulled the books from. I'm going to set my backups to the side. So I haven't been keeping up with my reading journal. I did almost no reading in March. Unfortunately, my brain is not cooperating. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do the buddy read, is because it'll help keep me motivated. So without all the rambling, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'll start with the book we're going to be buddy reading. This is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I have seen some TikToks on it. I have heard great things about it. I listened to a couple of audio clips of little snippets here and there, and it sounded amazing. So I did purchase a copy of it when I was at Target because it had the pretty edges and I wanted it, so why not? There was a sale going, so it worked out. Honestly, no clue what it's about. I don't think I've read the back. I think it's a sports romance. I'm not sure, not positive. I know there is some spice and some humor, and that's what I'm looking forward to. There are little art pieces on the inside of this one, so I'm looking forward to this. What's the back say? Scarlett's a junior at Stanford, student athlete. So yeah, sports romance. It's looking like it's listed as contemporary romance. I don't want to get into it because sometimes I feel like reading the back sort of ruins it for me. It sets expectations, and then those expectations either get lifted or crushed. So we're not going to do that. But I'm going to be reading this, I'm rambling again, with Sock Marionette, who is also Bargain Counter Argument on YouTube. I will leave her linked below in the description. So we will be buddy reading this. We're going to start this on the 1st, so I'm excited. We decided to do this one first because Sock has it checked out from the library. I own my copy, but she has hers checked out, so we have to get it done sooner. Next is actually a book that was already on my list from previous TBRs, and I'm halfway through with it, but I just really need to finish it. I love the book, I love the story, love the writing, love the author. I don't know what it is. My brain just does not want me to finish this. It is book 3 of one of Hannah Howell's trilogies. This one, it says Anna Jeanette, but that was another pen name for her. I think this is the Highland Brides trilogy series. There's 2 other books in the series, and I've already read them. I'm trying to finish this up. I'm halfway done. So I'm going to finish this up for April, since my brain doesn't want to finish it. My bookmark for this, because it's driving me batty, is a little bat. That's my bookmark for it. So there's that one. Let's see. Basically what this is enemies to captive lovers to romance, love eventually. Basically, their families are warring, and he goes to retrieve his niece and nephew and ends up taking her with him. And as per that time period, things happen because she's a captive and shenanigans ensue. I don't want to ruin it because this is a really good trilogy and I really want people to like find them and read them. You can find different copies of them on Pango and eBay. So if you get the chance. The other two are Island Wedding and His Bonnie Bride. Both are amazing. They're hilarious. The female main characters in these books are feisty and they take no one's crap. They will put a hurting on them. So there's that. So I'm gonna set that aside. Now I have to fix that. I have all of these Elsie Silver books. Have not read a single one. So I'm starting this. I looked up a reading order for Elsie Silver and this was the first book on the list, so that's what I'm starting with. So we're going to do Flawless by Elsie Silver for April. Hopefully I will get through that. I would like to get caught up with Sock so we could potentially do Gold Rush Ranch together. I'm not sure yet. I haven't talked with her about it, but that's an idea because I do own Gold Rush Ranch and then I have Wild Love, Wild Eyes, and Wild Side. Have not touched those either. I need to read Chestnut Springs first, apparently. All I know about it is it's a cowboy romance. I have no earthly idea what the story's about. Like I said, I'm avoiding it because I don't want to set expectations for myself. No spoilers in my comments. I will turn the comments off so fast. I do not care. And then this one. I have a fair idea what this one's about because I read, this is actually the first one. Where is it? This is the sequel, and I read the sequel first because I bought this book in a library sale when I was in high school, and I love it. And I've read it again and again and again. It is a somewhat time travel romance between a play actor, a person who leads a theater group, and she takes her play group to this castle that her brother owns, and meets a ghost, and they fall in love, and involves time travel and saving people. So there's this one. That's this one, and it was amazing. And there's like, this is Fade to Black kind of. There's no spicy. This is just pure, just makes your heart tingle kind of romance. And then this is the one that comes before that. This is the brother's story with his wife, and it's a similar setup. So I don't know their background too much. All I know is I met the characters in this book, so I know how this ends. But at the same time, I'm excited to see what goes on, but I have not read this yet. This is, I'm gonna have to look up how to pronounce that name. It's these Scottish names. I can't do it. The main male character's name is Thomas McKinnon. And, Iolanthe. Ianthe? McLeod? Something. I don't want to say it wrong, so I'm going to look up how to pronounce that later. But it's another time travel, save the ghost, fall in love kind of romance, so I'm excited to read this. I have a whole bunch of Lynn Curlin's books down here. I'm really excited to read them all. My nephew actually sprayed these with foam carpet freshener today, and I freaked out. I asked if that was the job I gave him to do, and he went to spray the carpet, and he sprayed my books. I jumped off the couch so fast to clean them, but yeah, that's the last absolute book that I want to read this month, and then I've got two backups. This one is an anthology called Stroke of Midnight. I've read this multiple times. I know what's in this. It's one of those that's there if my brain doesn't want to compute with the other books. At least I already know what happens in this one, so I can pick and choose. My favorite one in this book is the one by Amanda Ashley, which is Born of Night, which is sort of a werewolf shifter kind of enemies to lovers curse story, which is amazing and I love it. So this is my backup kind of palette cleanser. And then the Spicy Dark that I was talking about with Sock. We were originally going to do this one, which is Lights Out, We both own it. So we were originally going to do this, and then I mentioned Deep End and found out she currently has it checked out of the library. So we're going to do that one first and then this one. So there's that. But that is my April TBR, and hopefully I stick to it. And if I don't stick to it, I will update you as we go. Maybe do some reading vlogs or something. I don't know. Hopefully I can start doing that. Not sure how much space I have on my phone. So working with that. I also have really bad anxiety, which is another reason why I have not been doing the camera thing. So there's that. So that is everything. I would love to know what you guys are currently reading. I do have a Fable book club for historical romance. I might add one of my historicals. Maybe this one can be my Fable book this month for the book club. But it's just for historical romance. I'm not doing any contemporaries or anything on there. No one's joined it. It's just me so far. But I'll see if I can find a way to link that for you guys in the description if anyone would like to join. I keep saying yeah, there's that. That's it. So let me know what you guys are reading currently in the comments. Please avoid spoilers. There's a time and place for spoilers, or if you're going to type something with a spoiler, do caps, spoiler alert, and then what it's like the title of the book it's spoiling before you type anything, because I don't want to, I don't like spoilers. So I appreciate you guys watching. This video is 12 minutes long. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I will see you guys later. Bye.